for our group, we're going to teach you how to throw a baseball. I'm Matt.
I'm Sam.
I'm Logan.
Some of the history of baseball, it was started in the 1800s. It's very popular amongst youth and spectators of all ages, and it's taught in most physical education classes. Go.
Pitching is a closed skill because the environment is predictable, and it is a discrete skill because it happens quickly and it has a beginning and an end.
Pitching is also a self-paced movement because it's initiated by the pitcher. It also uses gross motor skills because it uses larger muscle groups.
For the cognitive stage, they'll be stepping with the same foot that they throw with. Their limbs won't be in sync, and they're going to have to be fully conscious of what they're doing. It'll look like this.
A learner in the associative stage would most likely not point their shoulder towards the target, and they would also have less trunk rotation towards their target, which would lose power on their throw, so it would look something like this.
So for pitching, a learner in the autonomous stage is going to be stepping with the correct foot, squaring their left shoulder towards the target, and using their trunk to follow through. Their throws will also be much more consistent, and they won't have to think as much about what they're doing while they're throwing. It should look something like this. So the steps to a throw are coming set with your hands and feet together, lifting your hands and left leg at the same time, our left shoulder's facing the target. As we step towards our target, our arm is raising, step down, follow through, throw. So some different practice cues for learners in our different stages. In the cognitive stage, we really want to emphasize that our learners are stepping with the correct foot and that their feet and hands are moving in sync with one another. This is probably going to be the hardest thing for them. In the associative stage, we really want to emphasize that our opposite shoulder is squared to the target and that we're getting more consistent with our reps and that they don't have to think about it as much every time they throw. We want this to become more automatic. In the autonomous stage, we really want to emphasize speed and power, getting a longer stride length, and making sure our movements are super consistent. So in order to teach baseball, you're going to need 2 gloves, a ball, and a partner. If you don't have all that equipment, you can get away with just throwing a ball into a net or a wall. You can practice indoors or outdoors. Instructors should be measuring a learner's performance based on how far they can throw and how accurately they can throw. Some extra tips if you really want to get some better instruction is to video your learner and have them watch it with you, and you can kind of break down what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong, and everybody can learn from that.